covering sports throughout all of West Texas. This is News West 9 Sports.
With Sports Director Lucas Mayer.
Good evening, sports fans. I'm out at the Horseshoe Pavilion with the Red Raider Recruiting Review. Head coach of the Red Raiders, Kliff Kingsbury, is here. Thank you so much for taking the time, Coach.
Appreciate it.
Well, first of all, let's just talk this Midland fan base, and it is so important, so many alumni. What are you going to be talking about tonight to all of these fans?
Yeah, the Midland entire community has been incredible for us.
Right.
Not only the game we play here, but they make the 2-hour drive every Saturday and fill those stands. So just always honored to be here. We'll touch on our recruiting class and just the future of our program, and just have a good time with it.
Now, speaking about that recruiting class, very happy with it. You felt you got some good guys. Tell us a little bit about what maybe stands out from this recruiting class for you.
Yeah, we felt like we really needed some depth at wide receiver and offensive line. And then, obviously, with Braden Fajoko, we think we hit a home run on defensive line. So, filled some needs. We have 18 starters back, so we need to provide some depth for those guys, and excited to get those kids on campus.
Now, there's been so much movement with quarterback. People transferring, people coming in, commits, decommits. So just give us the lowdown. What's going to happen behind center this season?
We'll find out. Patrick Mahomes, Davis Webb. We have Nick Shimanek, who transferred from Iowa, who's a good player. We'll battle it out this spring and see who rises to the top. So I think competition is always good for everyone, and I think it'll make us better as a team.
Now, going back to recruiting for a second, you know how big football is out here in West Texas, Lubbock, down here in Midland, Odessa. But a lot of these guys, they don't get to that D1 level. And, they may not be as big or anything like that. But what is the recruiting like in this area for you guys? Obviously, you had Bradley. Right. So what are you looking at?
Yeah, it's always great high school football played out here.
Sure.
Some of the best coaching in the state, some of the best fan bases in the state for these high school kids. And so it takes a special talent. We're always recruiting this area and hopefully find another Brad Marquez soon.
All right, Kliff, thank you so much for being with us. We're looking forward to your talk later.
Thank you.
All right. All right, well, moving on from football, it's time for basketball. You've all been waiting for it. The playoffs are here for local high school girls basketball, and the Permian Lady Panthers, they're in action. Now Permian, they finished in third place. They'll be playing Arlington Martin tonight, and they will be playing out at McMurray Stadium. They're going to have to play some seriously good defense to advance. How about the Greenwood Rangerettes? They split the district title in 4-4A with Seminole, but lost the seeding game, so Greenwood is the 2 seed taking on Clinton Mountain View in Pecos. That game, 8 p.m. All right, let's check out the other games going on tonight. Seminole goes up against Fabens. The Maidens have been stellar all season. The Andrews Lady Mustangs are in Alpine facing Clint. Kermit goes up against Idalou in Denver City. The Stanton Lady Buffaloes are facing Ballinger. Colorado City matches up with Jim Ned at Angelo State. Their rivals, the Coahoma Lady Bulldogs, are up against Wall. Now we have a few more for you. Presidio faces Slayton. That's out at Monahans. Balmorhea and Sanderson are playing at Fort Stockton. And 2 more local teams facing off, Wink and Marfa in Buena Vista. Now, the boys still have 1 game to finish off the regular season, but we do know the Midland High Bulldogs are the number 2 seed out of District 3-6A. Now, despite them losing to Permian and losing out on a possible chance to share that district title, Coach Charles Tatum and company, they're very happy with the way this team is playing.
We're actually shooting the ball better. We're not turning the ball over as much. We're doing better communicating on defense. Like, we're doing the small things that make teams better. And I think that's what allowed us to come back from so far down against Abilene High. That's what led us to have such a good game against Lee. Small things is what we weren't doing early in the season, which we have in such difficult times, is the things we're doing better right now as a team. One of the things I've really harped on is working on your individual game. I get, a text message yesterday. Can we get in the gym? And, of course, yes, you can get in the gym. So, so that's what I wanted to see.
Well, we're going to have all the highlights and scores from by-district girls basketball for you at 10 p.m. Don't forget to add to this packed night of local sports. We have JUCO action going on. Both Odessa College teams in Big Spring facing Howard. Midland College, 2 tough matchups against New Mexico Junior College. All of it's coming your way at 10 p.m. That's all for sports. We'll be back after a quick timeout.